From the heart of Florida's great Northwest, it's radio. Indeed it is. This is Pat Crawford, hoping you'll join us for the next 90 minutes or so aboard our stage studio located here in the Museum of Commerce in the beautiful downtown historic village of Pensacola. And what a show we have tonight, and what an audience, a packed house. There are literally thousands of people in the museum tonight. At least it sounds like it anyway. Yeah. This is a great evening. We have a great lineup of artists, which I think is the reason why we have such a huge crowd tonight. A lot of fans here for these particular groups. Our first group hasn't been on Radio Live before. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for them. I think we talked about it like a year ago, but it took that long to get the schedule to work. Sugarcane Jane is Anthony Crawford and Savannah Lee, America's husband-wife duo from Alabama's Gulf Coast, right here, our neighbors to the west. Yeah. Between the two of them, they have decades of rich musical experience. Anthony is an in-demand multi-instrumentalist and producer who's worked with such notables as Neil Young, Steve Winwood, and Dwight Yoakam. They were recently named the 2019 Music Artist of the Year by the Southland Music Line and just finished touring the Northeast with their band, the Bucket Fillers, as supporting act for Dwight Yoakam. Their latest release and first ever live album, aptly titled Live, was performed and recorded at Fairfield Studios in Shreveport, Louisiana with the Bucket Fillers in September of this year and was released on November 1st. Please welcome Sugarcane Jane.
Been sitting outside on a summer day, just chilling with my children and watching them play. I can't wait till the sun goes down. Down home folks gonna gather round a campfire, yeah, we light it up. Shotgun Larry and a catfish soup. Already know what we're gonna do. We got a sleeping bag and a case of beer. All my good neighbors are gonna be here. We gather around a campfire, oh, campfire. We light it up. Oh, campfire, sending up a hole in smoke. Everybody singing and it ain't no joke. Back in the country where nobody cares. Down home music fills the air. All night long gonna sing and shout. Party on till we all pass out. Be alright in the morning, no doubt, by the campfire.
Hot summer night and a big full moon. Got a guitar picker just a picking out a tune.
We got a blonde-headed beauty that's close to the flame. Well, Lordy, Lord, I wish I knew her name. We gather around a campfire, oh, campfire. Yeah, we'll light it up. Oh, campfire, sending up a holy smoke. Everybody singing and it ain't no joke. Back in the country where nobody cares. Down home music fills the air. All night long gonna sing and shout. Party on till we all pass out. Be alright in the morning, no doubt, by the campfire. I've been sitting outside on a summer day, sipping on the water and smoking that hay. Hey, well now I can't wait till the sun goes down. Well, down home folks gonna gather round a campfire, oh, campfire. We'll light it up. Gather round a campfire, oh, campfire, we light it up. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here tonight with you folks.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. We got another song off of our CD called Southern State of Mind. Now where I long to be is underneath that live oak tree, sipping cool iced tea, writing my poetry, and where the gentle breeze sweetens my memories. That's me you will find in my southern state of mind. Na 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 na. Cotton fields so white, glowing in the pale moonlight underneath the sky, on a sultry August night, like a mystery. Mystically she waits for me, pieces of what I find in my southern state of mind. Na 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 na.
On the front porch swing, old familiar songs we sing, sharing the night with the first love of my life. Through the tears I see, it's all coming back to me, precious, sweet, and kind, my southern state of mind. Na 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 na. What an honor to be here tonight with our pal Grayson Capps and Cary Morin all the way from Colorado. We're so happy that he came down as well. And I tell you what, it's nothing like 300 people and radio, live, and television to really make you self-doubt everything. I just got my hair cut, got 5 inches off, and I'm feeling very insecure. What do you think? Do I look like a soccer mom tonight or no?
And I'm wearing a wig. Yeah.
Well, all right. Here's man of fewest words. If you ever have something to say, listen closely, don't turn away.
Well, coming from the place of constant noise, sometimes a man can lose his voice.
There's different ways to communicate, never mind not having much to say.
Well, it's not that I don't have much to say, I'm just looking for a better way. Oh, listen with me, someday we're gonna see.
Body language is a lot to say, but maybe that's just a game you play.
Well, come and look deep in my eyes, you must let your heart decide.
Maybe a simple I love you would be enough to see you through.
That's so easy for me to say, 'cause now we're singing from the very same page. Oh, listen with me, someday we're gonna see, yeah.
say. Listen closely, don't turn away.
Well, I'd rather think it than let it out. A whisper's better than a big old shout.
There's different ways to communicate. Never mind not having much to say.
Well, never mind what you may have heard. I'm looking for a man of the fewest words. Oh, listen with me. Someday we're gonna see the man of the fewest words. We'll see the man of the fewest words.
I like it here. Well, real quick, y'all, I do have a show announcement that I'm super excited about. We have never brought our full band, the Bucket Fillers, down here for a show, and we're going to be doing that at the Floribama come January 25th. It's a Saturday night, and we'll be in the main room. I'm so excited. That is such a great group of guys that we go way back with, and they're from Birmingham, Alabama. Pete Nice is a childhood friend. Anthony used to have a little duo with him called Pete and Anthony. I got the vinyl from, what year was that, baby?
1952.
1952. Still sounds good.
Lionel's making a comeback. All right, now, you want to tell them about that cabin on the hill real quick? We were going to tell you that we have well, she's got a mother and a dad that have a cabin up in Mentone, Alabama, and we call it the Cabin on the Hill.
They call it Sundance Rock, though, so if you want to rent it, you got to look up Sundance Rock. We try to get them to name it Cabin on the Hill, but we're still in negotiations.
We get $3 every time somebody rents it, so y'all call them up. Well, there is a cabin on a hill, not far from Uncle Vester's still. I spent many afternoons just strumming on the tune. When the wind is right, you can't catch a smell from that front porch of that cabin on the hill. Well, there is a cabin on a hill. Well, Grandma threw away her pills. Just a little shine, make her feel real fine. You know that son of hers give her a deal.
It's all free to that cabin on the hill.
Mama, when you see Rock City, you might think you've seen it all. But there's a place that's twice as pretty. If you want to find a thrill, I promise you, you will. Come on up to that cabin on a hill. Dibby dibby doo, dibby doo doo doo. 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 Uncle Rob took off for Hollywood. He said, son, come on, you know you should. They've got all them stars driving big fancy cars. I said, I bet they ain't got one single still. I'll just stay here in my cabin on the hill. Mama, when you see You might think you've seen it all, but there's a place that's twice as pretty. If you want to find a thrill, I promise you, you will. Come on up to that cabin on the hill. Dibby-dibby-doo, dibby-doo-doo-doo. Dibby-doo, dibby-doo-doo-doo. Dibby-dibby-doo, dibby-doo-doo-doo. Dibby-dibby-doo, dibby-doo-doo. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sugarcane Jane, yeah. Whew. All right, they will be back with us in the second half of the program. And the program's Radio Live, coming to you live this evening from the Museum of Commerce in the historic Pensacola Village and broadcast on WUWF 88.1 FM. We are listener supported, and we mean it. Radio from the University of West Florida. This next gentleman, somebody I've been having on Radio Live for quite a while, and I'm glad to have him on. He's a friend of the other musicians that are on tonight, which is really nice. Creates some good chemistry. Cary Morin is a unique and brilliant guitar player, songwriter, and singer, says renowned folk musician Dave Bromberg, extolling the virtues of one of his favorite players. It's hard to pick out what he does best. He's a Crow tribal member born in Billings, Montana, now living in Colorado. When he's not on the road touring throughout the United States and the rest of the world, he has played celebrated venues including the Paris Jazz Festival, Winter Park Jazz Festival, Folk Alliance International, River People Festival, Shikori Hill Festival, the 2010 Vancouver Olympics, and the Copenhagen Blues Festival. And during that time, when he's not on the road, he has managed to produce or perform on over 18 recordings. He's a recipient of the 2018 Independent Music Award for Best Blues CD for his project Cradle to Grave, a 2018 International Songwriting Competition Honorable Mention, a 2018 Native Arts and Cultures Fellowship, the 2017 Indigenous Music Award for Best Blues CD, 2015 Indigenous Music Award nominee for Best Folk Album, 2014 Indigenous Music Awards nominee for Aboriginal Entertainer of the Year, 2013 and 14 Colorado Blues Challenge Solo Championship, and a 2013 Lifetime Achievement Award from the Fort Collins Music Association. Whoa. Please welcome Cary Morin.
Thank you. Well, close your eyes and rest yourself, 'cause I'll be here if anyone calls. Well, your dreams are magnificent windows, well, they seem to be prison walls. You can gaze out on the ocean and remember how everything was. You will find that you feel better, and everyone can be together. You may find you feel better. Sometimes we search without success. Lord, don't let it get you down. It almost seems the thing you seek somehow don't want to be found. May take a sister or a brother. We should be there for one another. You may find that you feel better. Everyone can be together. You may find you feel better. I've got enough to last my whole life through. All I have, I could easily share with you, 'cause it comes from tiny hearts and beautiful laughter. My ray of light to the ever after. You may find you feel better. Everyone can be together. You may find that you feel better. Yeah. And I'm proud to call you my friend, 'cause some things in life still have no end. You may find you feel better. And everyone can search together. You may find you feel better. Oh.
Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here and play you guys some music this evening. I didn't know there was going to be so many of you. But it's great to see. Place that I was born. I had to travel, didn't know where I was born. Before I get some sleep, gotta stand in line. I thought this rain would end. That turned out to be a lie. I just wanna be somebody, not a number or a name. Gotta buy me some money, get out from under this pain. I see the people all around me do the things that they do. It's time I got to be somebody too. Folks like me, we ain't got nobody to blame, no means, no ways. I got nobody standing by the phone. Everything I do it all alone. And one day I climbed
of eternal night. Would not be too soon, my brother, make everything alright. I see the people all around me do the things that they do. It's time I got to be somebody too. That I was born, I had to travel, didn't know where I was gone, didn't know where I was gone, didn't know where I was gone, didn't know where I was gone.
Thank you very much. Well, I was born in Montana, raised there. I moved to Colorado about 10 minutes after I graduated from high school, and I've been there ever since. My family is from an area outside of Billings, around a Crow agency, Montana. We're all Crow Indians. Yeah. There's a crow right over here. Nice. Back when I was a child, I think I was about 4 years old, my mother asked my great-grandmother if she would have a naming ceremony for me, and that consists of the family asking an elder to recount a story from their lives, and then from that story comes your name. So she said, yeah, I'll do that. She didn't speak English, she only spoke Crow, and at the time she was about 104 years old, I think. I was the last child that she ever named. And she told this story about when her and some of her friends were out picking berries, and they were happened upon by 5 warriors from a neighboring tribe who ended up kidnapping these 3 girls and took them by horseback to the east, away from what we consider our tribal historical land to be, which is called the Valley of the Chiefs. And the Crow people in Crow call themselves Abzalogay, children of the long-beaked bird. So these girls traveled with those men for about 3 days, and somewhere in the middle of the night, one of those nights, facing a life of servitude and slavery, they broke free of their captors and killed all 5 guys and took their horses and rode home. So I asked my mother if I could write a song about that, and she said, I think that would be good.
I'm a grandmother now, but in my 16th year, I played with friends on prairie. Progress would allow we'd live forever in the valley of the Chiefs. We traveled a trail in the heat of the day. Horses approaching, I thought I heard. 5 men appeared and they took us away. We are the children of the long beak bird. Traveling as captives into the night, taken far from the valley. No tears were cried towards the eastern light, because 5 men would die. Well, our captives slept, and night watch too. 5 men surprised when these girls counted coup. We took their horses into the night, back to the valley of the Chiefs.
Thank you. Thank you. You're very kind. Here's a song about, well, nothing really.
She's always there when I need her. Sometimes I feel she's never around. Bet you my last dollar she said I love you if you don't let it come down. When I was a child, I had a childhood crush. She lived way across town. I think about her every time my little baby comes around. The older I get, the less I know. I threw away my youth, it seems. I'm gonna go down to the corner, see what I can see. Everything falls to pieces when everything falls apart. She will be waiting right there for me in my broken heart. might just be fantasy. I wanna tell her everything, but she don't say a word to me. She keeps it all inside. She could look just like a pinup girl, whatever she wanted to be. We won't ever have that conversation, 'cause she don't care about me. Older I get, the less I know. I threw away my youth, it seems. I'm gonna go down to the corner, see what I can see. Everything falls to pieces when everything falls apart. She will be waiting right there for me in my broken heart. Everything falls to pieces, everything falls apart. She will be waiting right there for me in my broken heart. Me and my broken heart.
Cary Morin, and he will also be back with us in the second half of the program. Support for Radio Live comes from several sources. Our largest source of support for Radio Live comes from our RadioLive 25, the brave group of people who brought this show back from the ashes a few years ago and have kept it growing and going, and has allowed us to do a lot of improvements to the venue here, and also bring you more and more artists and folks that you may have never heard before. So we love our RadioLive 25. Support also comes from the Hilton Pensacola Beach Gulf Front, who provide accommodations for our artists. So we appreciate that as well. All right, my next guest is no stranger to Radio Live. He's been on many times. Actually, the first time was in 2005. Long time ago. Actually, it was interesting. My good friend Mike West, who has been on Radio Live many times as well, back when he had his Ninth Ward Pickin' Parlor in New Orleans, that was the place for folks to record music over there. And that was pre-Katrina. Of course, Katrina kind of scattered everybody. Yeah. But he told me about Grayson, said I need to get Grayson on Radio Live. And a couple weeks after that, I was walking down Royal Street over there on vacation with my son, and Grayson was had his guitar out on the sidewalk and in front of one of the galleries, and he was playing. And I said, man, Mike was right about this guy. So we invited him to come to Pensacola, and I think this was one of his first gigs in Pensacola, as a matter of fact.
Got me off the streets.
Back in the day. That's right. That's right. All right. Let me tell you about what some people say about Grayson. Good stuff. Good stuff. The New Orleans Times-Picayune called his first debut release as a solo artist, If You Knew My Mind, they called it a Southern Gothic tour de force. Of course, after Hurricane Katrina, like many other people, he had to relocate. He ended up in Tennessee, released a bunch of albums while he was up there, and his album in 2008, Rot and Roll, prompted American songwriter to declare, take the poetry of Townes Van Zandt combined with Steve Earle's edgy attitude and stir with a little cup of Bayou Blues, and you start to get a taste of Grayson Capp's scrumptious Gothic gumbo. And he lives among us now. He lives over in Baldwin County, and we're glad about that. And he has done many things, collaborated with many people, including Sugarcane Jane, who's on the show tonight as well, and also Corky Hughes, who's with him. Yeah. Now, Corky began his career playing throughout the South with R&B artist Theodore Arthur Jr., and then later with his own rock group Excalibur. 1984, he became the lead guitarist for Black Oak, Arkansas, and toured throughout the U.S. After moving to Atlanta the following year, he played and recorded with Tone Poets, Chris Edmonds, and Daryl Rhodes, and the Mighty Men from Glad. Since returning to this area in 1992, in Mobile, as a matter of fact, he has played with numerous artists, including Kung Fu Mama, Carlos Washington's Giant People, Star Colors, Molly Thomas, Jimmy Hall and Wet Willie, and Bo Diddley. Please join me in welcoming Grayson Capps and Corky Hughes.
Hold me, darling, hold me tight. You the one I wanna be with tonight. Give me a drag off that Colorado cigarette. Woo! The night is young, so are you. Ain't nothing in this big old world you can't do. But hold me, darling, I said, hold me tight. Whisper sweet things in my ear. Give me only pretty little words to hear. Tell me you love me all night long. Tell me you love me even when I'm gone. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. You're the one I wanna be with tonight. Hold me, darling, I said, hold me tight. Hold me like an old wisteria vine, hanging on to that old Alabama pine. Hold me, darling, I said, hold me tight. Oh, hold me, darling, hold me tight. You're the one I wanna be with tonight. Give me a drag off that funny looking cigarette. Wow, thank you so much. I was thinking about how this year started, and it started me thinking about a journey I had a long time ago, this archaeologist of mythology named Joseph Campbell. And I read an interview with Bill Moyers and Joseph Campbell called The Power of Myth. And if everybody in the world could read that, understand a lot more, it would be a much more peaceful world. And this is a song about a kind of based on a fellow named Chief Seattle, who was asked by the United States government if they could buy his land because they'd given them some land, and they decided, they found out there's some diamonds on the land, and they want to buy it back. Now, Chief Seattle did not understand the concept of buying the land, so he wrote a letter saying, how can you buy and sell your own mother? You know, the streams are the blood veins that go through our arms. The air is the breath that we breathe. The trees are the hair on our bodies. How can you buy and sell your own mother? She goes down the open road, fading away. She tore a hole in my ragged soul. It stays there today. I hold in my hand a palm full of sand that falls out on the beach. I look to the skies and I wonder why you're so far out of reach. You're so far out of reach. Who am I to hate and who am I to love? And what all does this mean? There's too many things that I want in this world that don't mean I remember the way that you held me. I remember like a dream. But desire's the cause of unhappiness. Keep sitting on that thing. Keep sitting on that thing. Alas, my love, you've done me wrong. I could sing it to my grave. But my songs are like prayers, and I'm so tired of tears. The white man took what he gave. I remember what Chief Seattle said. How can you buy the land? How can you purchase the air that we breathe? And how do you own a man? How do you own a man? You could take away his wife and take away his kids, make Job look like a happy man. Take away his hopes and reduce him to his needs, then you got him in your hand. Where is the love I was looking for? Where is my victory? Don't you know the man who goes to war comes home in defeat? Comes home in defeat. Where is the love I was looking for? Where is my victory? Don't you know the man who goes to war comes home in defeat? Comes home in defeat.
Hey, thank you.
Woo! Let's see. It's so hard to decide what to do in 13 minutes with us. This goes out for Glenda, my biggest fan. One thing about this world I'm figuring out is keep going and not to worry about the past too much and not be scared of the future. Now you ordered up in the restaurant, you didn't get the thing you wanted. Sorry, darling, you can't turn around. Just because I loitered, I got the sandwich I ordered. Look out, girl, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. Oh, no, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. I said you can't turn around. Now driving down that wrong old road, no turn around, no place to go. I said keep on going, you can't turn around. Sometimes you gotta drive on through, even though there's no path for you. Keep on going, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. Oh, you can't turn around. Say, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. There's an old owl hooting outside. She could never say goodbye. She's a good old girl. She can't turn around. There's a dog out on the street at night. He's looking for a great big fight. I said, look out, dog. You can't turn around. Now a gang of cats gonna corner him, shut him down and do him in. I said, look out, boy. You can't turn around. 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 Woo! Oh, sweet. Stand up for the good and right. You stand up for her late at night. You're a good old boy. She can't turn around. A little bit of whiskey, a whole lot of wine. It's all gonna come down in time. Look out, girl. You can't turn around. Now one thing, baby, I won't bother you. There's too many things I gotta do. I said, sorry, darling. You can't turn around. There's only one life you lead. You got to make it count, my dear. Keep on going. You can't turn around. You can't turn around. Oh, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. Say it. You can't turn around. Woo! bit of whiskey, a whole lot of wine. It's all gonna come down in time. Whoa, boy, you can't turn around. Well, now, baby, don't worry you. I've been told this is what you do. No matter where you go, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. Oh, you can't turn around. You can't turn around. Oh, you can't turn around. 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 Hey! Corky Hughes on the guitar.
All right, Grayson Caps, Corky Hughes. Okay, here's the good news. They're not going anywhere. Sugarcane Jane's coming back. Cary's coming back. And they're all going to, for the whole second half of the show, they're going to just jam. Yeah. You like that? I figured you would. I just remind the people that are listening that this is Radio Live, coming to you live from the Museum of Commerce tonight in the historic Pensacola Village. And this is WUWF 88.1 FM. We are listener-supported radio from the University of West Florida. And with that, I'm going to turn things over to, who's in charge? Who's in charge here? Whoever's in charge. I'm turning it over to you. All right, Savannah's going to take it on.
I'm taking over, y'all. Feels good. It's 2020, right? Live your dreams, baby.
2020 vision.
Well, we're going to send this one out to our biggest fan, and we probably have somebody that's not going to be happy in the audience. They're going to get first runner-up for biggest fan, but sending it out to Donnie in St. Louis because he's got a Sugarcane Jane tattooed onto him, and that's got to be painful. So he deserves it. Runner-up, Kathy Kirkland.
All week turned me upside down, falling together apart. And that glow of what love is made of is blending itself to the dark, blending itself to the dark. Now ordinarily while upside down, once we would sail this storm, but the seas have calmed down togetherly, separately, walking our way back to town, walking our way back to town. Heed the red flags warning. Danger has no smell. It's a love in the spawning. Don't drink the water from that well. No, don't drink the water from that well. inside the temperature is low, and so it is in your heart. Too many days left alone, time to ponder, finding a new place to start. Finding a new place to start. Heed the red flag's warning. Danger has no smell. It's a hole of endless falling. Don't drink the water from that well. Don't drink the water from that well. Don't drink water from that well. Right on. Feels good to have those folks up here. Thank you so much. How about that, Grayson Capps and Corky Hughes? Yeah. Sometimes songs come out of a dream, and this is one of them. I was flying in my dreams last night among the silver stars, and I felt my heart turn to gold, though I never heard a sound. Spirits fill the city, though never spoke a word, and love was universal, as graceful as the dove. I was flying in my dreams last night among the silver stars, and I felt my heart turn to gold, though I never heard a sound. Now I live to meet an angel, just a brush against my face. I felt the souls of a million as they welcomed me to the place. I was flying in my dream last night among the silver stars, and I felt my heart turn to gold, though I never heard a sound. Thank you so much. All right. Back in my earlier days, before I met Savannah, actually, when I was doing this, she was only in the first grade. But I was touring with Neil Young, and I was so loving being out in California, and he had this ranch out there, and it was a beautiful place. And I was only 24 years old, and the trees out there were so big, and I just thought it was so beautiful. But then one night, there was a earthquake. And it was kind of like one of those times when you saw those big trees swaying, and I was thinking, oh my God, get me back to a hurricane. But here's a song called San Andreas. 1, 2, 3. Life along the San Andreas is beautiful throughout the year. The weather, she remains a constant, 65, and they say that if God had a home, he'd be living there. Standing on the cliffs above the ocean, the view along the one will take your breath. And to turn around and see the golden rolling hills, where the eagles and the redwoods make their nest. Even though sometimes she may get angry, break a dish, shake a tree, crack the road, it's a small price to pay for heaven on earth, San Andreas. San Andreas, a fault line. San Andreas, fault line. Come on, the tiny little town of Pescadero, where the seeds of plenty grow with great success. And the old post at San Gregorio, it was the last stop on the Pony Express. Even though sometimes she may get angry, break a dish, shake a tree, crack the road, price to pay for heaven on earth, San Andreas. San Andreas, fault line. San Andreas, fault line. Even though sometimes she may get angry, break a dish, shake a tree, crack a road, it's a small price to pay for heaven on earth, San Andreas. San Andreas, fault line. San Andreas, fault line.
Cary Morin on the guitar there. That was awesome.
Yeah, we're going to do one more for you, then pass this torch. But we started Sugarcane Jane 10 years ago to the day. Not really, but 10 years old. However, we did our first kind of bigger show that we've ever done down at the Sanger Theater in Mobile, opening for Randy Travis. And as legend has it, and I started the legend, I whipped him so bad in arm wrestling. I said, Randy, come here, man. Now, you got better hair than I do, but I got a bigger arm. Look at it. That dude is skinny. We had our bathroom redone today when they were going to hang the shower doors, and he said, well, you need a stud pack. I said, well, you got him.
That's a true story.
What's a stud pack? You're looking at him. Have y'all seen my butt lately? That ain't fun. That's terrible.
Turn his mic down, will you please?
Here we go. What key is that in?
Well, we couldn't play a show hardly without doing this song. This kind of puts the sugar in Sugarcane chain. It's called Sugar.
Taste so fine, sweeter than honey or the grapes right off the vine. Baby, don't you do me this way, leave my heart all wrecked here in this apathetic state. Take the next train rolling back on down to Tennessee. Baby, I will meet you there with a bouquet at the station and a best that I can wear. Somewhere in your rambling days I must have crossed your mind, baby.
Do you ever think about the one you left behind?
Well, I heard you went to Broadway, you got your name up in them lights.
Left me down here praying for you each and every night.
Sugar, I heard it from your kin. You're arriving Friday night and we will fall in love again. Baby, it won't be too soon, and I can't wait to hold you underneath that summer moon. Well, somewhere in your rambling days I must have crossed your mind, baby.
Do you ever think about the one you left behind?
Well, I heard you went to Broadway, you got your name up in them lights. Oh.
Left me down here praying for you each and every night.
Sugar, girl, you taste so fine, sweeter than honey or the grapevine on the vine. Baby, don't you do me this way. Leave my heart all wrecked here in this sad pathetic. What do say I stay?
Thank you all so much for Sugarcane Jane. We're going to pass this on to Cary Morin from Colorado. Such a treat to have him here with us.
Lay, baby, lay. Lay beneath this sycamore tree. Think about the time we made songs here, just you and me. Travel across the countryside, search for whatever we might find. No place to be no more, we're still happy. Yes, we are. Lay, baby, lay. Lay beneath this sycamore tree. Think about the time we made songs here, just you and me. Lovers through the decades, they all found a rhyme. Made sweet music neath these branches and these vines. With no place to be no more, we're still happy, yes we are. Lay, baby, lay. Lay beneath this sycamore tree. Think about the time we made songs here, just you and me. I don't know if I'll ever play here again. I played here alone in the cold and lonesome wind. With no place to be no more, we're still happy. Yes, we are. Lay, baby, lay. Lay beneath the sycamore tree. Think about the time we made songs, it's just you and me. We're lovers through the decades. They all found a rhyme. They made sweet music neath these branches and these vines. With no place to be no more, we're still happy, happy. Lay, baby, lay.
Thank you. We're my wife and I. We do this tour every year. We come out this way from Colorado. Celeste, she's around here somewhere. We do this with our dog Zeus, and he's like a 5-pound little Zeus. He's out in the RV right now.
Trying to find a parking spot.
Yeah.
It's been circling around.
I left him. He's listening to Steely Dan, actually. Anyway, we always go through Tulsa, Oklahoma on our way out this way. That's usually our first stop. So I wrote this song, and it's called Tulsa.
Well, son, I see you came around on Tuesday for the last time, I believe. And now, son, I see you came around on Tuesday for the last time, I believe. Giving and the taking, meant anything at all. I still have me a place to be. Well, now my mind keeps racing, got no place left to go. My mind keeps racing, got no place left to go. Hard times I've been facing, only got myself to blame, I know. Hey, yeah. I think I'll go back down to Tulsa. I got some people down there. I think I'll go back down to Tulsa. Got some people down there. Have a place to lay my head. Live around some people who care.
Hey, Corky.
Some place to go. I'm leaving early in the morning. This time I got some place to go. I'll be missing what I left behind in the freezing blind Colorado snow. Hey, yeah, yeah. think I'll go back down to Tulsa. I got some people down there. I think I'll go back down to Tulsa. I got some people down there. Have a place to lay my head, live around some people who care. Have a place to lay my head, live around some people who care. I have a place to lay my head, live around some people who still care. Hey, yeah.
I'll do one more tune for you here and pass it along.
The best thing in my life, like it fell down from the sky. Once I was lost and then warmed by a fire. I had a wandering soul, sorrow my only friend. I won't ever feel lonely, not ever again, not ever again. When the seasons turn bitter and the stars fill the sky, late in the evening I hear a train whistle cry. This time I won't follow alone on the wind. I won't ever leave your side, not ever again, not ever again. Not ever again would I forget you. I knew way back when I first met you that at long last I had found my long lost friend. I ain't ever gonna lose you. Not ever again. Not ever again. Should I ever need forgiveness for the wrongs that I have done, my evil shadow and I are just like one. You won't speak ill of me, send me away. I won't live without purpose, not ever again, not ever again, not ever again. And yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Well, got introduced from being found on the street. And so I'm gonna do a little picture of that day. Standing on the corner of Royal Street on a Sunday afternoon, out there by the old A&P, barefoot in the sun in June. I saw her playing with the Big Mess Band, with Augie Jr. on guitar. I saw her play with John Mooney too, uptown at Madigan's bar. Washboard Lisa, wash away your sins, let 'em go down the drain. Every time you move your dirty little hand, takes away our fears and our pain. Said hello to her out there on the streets. My boys, I looked into her eyes. She said that she knew Tom Robbins. Oh, I believed it was a lie. But how can New Orleans be so good to a lucky strike smoking queen, with a rip in her dress and dirty toe, living life like a dream. Washboard Lisa, wash away your sin, let 'em go down the drain. Every time you move your dirty little hand, takes away our fears and our pain. Washboard Lisa, wash away your sins, let 'em go down the drain. Every time you move your dirty little hands, takes away our fears and our pain. Washboard Lisa, wash away your sins, let 'em go down the drain. Every time you move your dirty little hands, takes takes away our fears and our pain. Thanks. See here, man, I'm gonna make a fool out of myself and do something I don't even know what it is. It's a brand new song, and maybe I memorized it, maybe I didn't, but why not do it on live radio? It's just three things over and over. It's a little circle here, and it's...
Which are those things?
F, C, G to C. That's the whole song. Me and Corky often host this thing called the Frog Pond in Silver Hill, and over the course of those times, I've ended up writing a lot of songs that just repeat themselves because you end up on stage with people who you don't rehearse with, don't know anything, you know. And they say it's just real simple. One of my favorite, most inspirational people was Woody Guthrie, and one of my favorite quotes he ever said was, "Most of the time I play 2 chords. Sometimes I play 3 to impress the ladies." This is a 3-chord song. I've loved and lost and loved again. Every love I've had never had an end. My end may come, but my love will never die. My love will float on the wind and the sky. The sky knows the wind and the rain. My love will turn into a hurricane. My love will turn into a hurricane. You know my love will cause fury and pain, then return into the earth again. It'll fill the rivers, creeks, and the streams. It'll fill the heads of children while they dream. And dreams will enter into the cold, dark ground, turn to diamonds waiting to be found. They'll shine and sparkle in the bright, bright sun, reflecting the source where we all come from. And the sun knows the wind and the rain. My love will turn to a hurricane. My love will turn to a hurricane. Now the nature of love is that it never ends. It goes round and round and round again, spinning like Venus round the hot, hot sun, faster than a bullet coming out of a gun. And the eagle spreads its wings and floats on the wind, and the wind is my love coming round again. And the wind knows the sun and the rain. My love will turn into a hurricane. My love will turn into a hurricane. It never dissipates, it never dies. All my love knows to do is fly. Fly around in a kaleidoscope, a colorful collusion of desire and hope. And I hope like hell I don't feel no pain when my love comes down like the Gulf Coast rain. But I'll fly my love on the string like a kite and feel my heart getting pulled to the sky. The sky knows the wind and the rain. My love will turn into a hurricane. My love will turn to a hurricane. My love will turn to a hurricane. My love will turn to a hurricane.
Oh, thank you. That was sweet.
How about one more?
Well, I'm staying on the subject. Love, 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 love. Spread love. One thing I figured out is there's a lot of, I don't know if I can say ass on the radio, but I'm going to say it. There's a lot of dumbasses out there in the world. And I'm sorry if this is ruining everything, Pat. I don't know. But the dumbasses are super loud. They're loud, and there's not that many of them. We think there are because they might have a lot of money, and they might be owning media or something. But the people who have love and common sense need to be louder. Because the people with love and common sense usually have doubt, you know? So loud, loud, loud with the love, love, love. And let's come together because you all know that old adage, a nation divided is easily conquered. You know that. Now you wanna sing your song, son. You wanna tell your dreams from boyhood to manhood and all points in between. From the ditches of Alabama to the Norwegian fjords, to the ones whom you love, the ones you do deplore. Hear my plea, hear my plea, hear my hopes for you and me. Let go of your notions of simple space and time. Don't get jailed by emotions. Empty out your mind. I know you're worried about money, but it's all gonna be okay. Just do what you love and love every day. And hear my plea, hear my plea, hear my hopes for you and me. Don't speak to me of God, and don't speak to me of war. If you can't speak of peace, don't speak to me no more. My eyes have seen the light has made me dark, like a candle in a cave with no end and no start. Hear my plea, hear my plea, hear my hopes for you and me. May we all join hands and lay down our arms and harmonize. Breathe as one, and may we love, may we love, love. Love, may we love. What's our common thread? What's our neutral ground, whether you living in the country or you living in town. We're all here on this planet, third stone from the sun. I'll lay down my Bible if you lay down your gun. And hear my plea, hear my plea, hear my hopes for you and me. Hear my plea, hear my plea, hear my hopes for you and me. May we all join hands, lay down our arms, and harmonize, breathe as one. May we all join hands, lay down may we love, may we love, 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 may we love. Spread your love wherever you go. And remember, those bad words will come back to haunt you. Love. This is contagious. There's no battle with love.
Grayson, Courtney Hughes, Anthony Crawford, Cary, Morin, I'm Savannah Lee. Thank you so much. Thank you, RadioLive.
Thank you to our artists. Amazing. I think we have to agree this is a magical night tonight, thanks to these folks. And thank you, audience. You're fantastic. And thank you for all of you who support this program in many, many ways. RadioLive is a production of WUWF Public Media at the University of West Florida. Our technical director and broadcast mixmaster is Dale Regal. Our house sound is engineered by Tom Skinner. Master control this evening is being masterfully controlled by Bob Barrett. Our videographers are Teresa Clark, Chuck Dunlap, and Ian Williams. Our video director is Quentin Williams. Our house managers are Trish Allison, Jenny McKeon, and Maida Kionez Heitman. Our stage manager, everybody's favorite Jewish mother, Enid Siskin. This is Pat Crawford reminding you to keep your mind on your driving, your heart on the coast, and your dial on public radio. Good night, everyone. See you next month.